Hello everyone. Today's video we will discuss about drawing the model. Here I am going to brief you to develop a model of a simple four-story building. Let's start the procedure. Let's refresh your memory on initiating a model. Let's start a new model. Then you have to define the units and the codes. I use SI units 0 code. Then get the new model quick template. Here you have to define grid numbers and grid spacing. I'm going to model the structure with 4500 millimeter spacing in direction and 4000 millimeter in y direction. Here, number of grids direction are 5, y direction is 4, spacing 4.5, 4. I'm designing a 4-story building, so I keep number of stories as it is and story height as it is. Now you have the grid. I will define the material properties in the first step. Here, I'm going to use the 2530 concrete. I don't change any properties here. Click OK. Now I have defined the material property. Then I have to define frame sections. Here I will use columns with 250 millimeter times 250 millimeter and beams with 250 millimeter times 225 millimeter and slab with thickness of 125 millimeter. Let's define frame sections. I will click on add new property and select concrete rectangular. There you have to define the name. First define beam 250 times 225. Material type 2530, and now I have to define the depth and width beam. Since I am going to design beam, I have to select the design type here. Next, I will define the column section. Now you have to input select the design type. Now I have defined beam and column sections. Since this building has typical floors, I use all stories option. We can use it to draw all the floors in one step where all the floors are same. To draw columns and beams, we have 4 options. So we can use toolbar or we can select draw and draw beam, column and brace object. Here the first one, draw beam, column, brace, and elevation of 3D. When we use that, we can draw beams at plans, 3D direction, and can draw columns on elevation view. Have to click on starting point. In the second option, quick draw beams and column. Here you can draw beams in the plan section by dragging the mouse. Even you can draw all the beams once. However, you have to make sure whether you have selected the correct beam type for drawing. You can change between plan and elevation view and 3D view from here. Whatever window you selected, can change and select whatever story or and also you can up or down arrows. In the elevation view, you can draw beam or column. You can just click on the grid line or drag the mouse. But you have to make sure not to mix up beams and columns. And also, you can draw columns, plan or 3D view using third option. Here, you have to select the column type and then you can drag, or you can click grid point. Let's draw the model two simple steps. Here I will use quick draw columns option and draw all the columns. As you can see, all the columns are pinned at the bottom in ETABS. Next, I have to draw the beams. Here I use quick draw beam and I have to select the property for this. I can visualize the model in extruded view from there. You can identify the changes of structure. Now I want to draw slabs. First, I have to define slabs in section properties. Here I use slab and I have to select the slab material and modeling type is healthy, type is slab and thickness is 125. Also, there are two options to draw floor or wall panels. Here in the first option, you can draw floors with Intiate by clicking the corner points. There also, you have to make sure that select the correct section. In the second option, you can draw rectangular floor or walls by clicking one corner and drag it to another corner. Third option, you can quickly draw row or columns by clicking at the middle of the panel or by dragging the mouse around the area. Now I am going to draw all the slabs in set. Here I see quick draw flow option, all the slabs. We can observe that the slabs are drawn at the base. Usually don't draw slabs at the base where loads are directly transferred to the ground. So I have to delete the slabs at the base. Here, if I delete slabs here, slabs on all the stories will be deleted. Therefore, you have to select one story. Then select the slabs, the base. Now model is completed. I have drawn all the structural elements. Next video, we will discuss about adding loads and load combinations.